It's Sharon.
Wow. Welcome, every single one of you. So beautiful to see all you and new faces, returning faces. Hi, Haley, Christina, Sharon, Kirsten. Oh my gosh, so many of our beloved friends.
What's up? Oh my gosh, love seeing all your names and faces. Don't be afraid to show yourself.
Yes, exactly. We love seeing your faces.
There
Yeah,
they are.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
there
just
they
putting
are.
myself
Hi,
up.
Jenna. Oh my gosh, so cute. There she is.
Ah, hi.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. If you would just introduce yourselves in the chat. We always love hearing your name and where you're from. And maybe you just want to share one word to represent how you're feeling tonight. So that will give us a good indication of what you're wanting to receive. And then we'll dive on in and we'll start sharing with you. So keep the comments coming. Squamish, Christina, of course. Amanda from Richmond, Vancouver. Hi, Emerant. Receiving gratitude. Love that. Mentally tired. Hi, Mahal. Oh my God. All of our friends.
I know. So many.
Montreal. Cool. What a beautiful name. I hope I'm not saying it incorrectly. Apurva. If that's wrong, I apologize. Wow, beautiful. Fraser Valley, feeling a bit drained, but excited for tonight's session. Yes, that makes sense. We're excited to help you with that.
You're not alone in that. We read through all of your intake forms, and thank you so much for sharing how you've been feeling, what's going on. So many of you had really similar feelings going on. So you're all in this together. We're all in this together, here to heal.
Yeah, so awesome. Okay, well, let's start and let's introduce ourselves and everything, and we'll dive right into this magical experience. So yeah, if you haven't already muted yourself, just make sure that that is so we don't have to hear any background noise, and we will take it away from here. There we are. Welcome to the cold moon clearing tonight, our full moon ceremony and activation, and we'll share lots more about what this entails. But first, we'll introduce ourselves. So take it away, Lex.
Oh yeah. Okay. So a lot of you know us already. A lot of you are students and alumni, and we're there's Sonia. So happy that you're here. And a lot of you are new. So we warmly welcome you to the Luminaries community. So my name is Lex, and of course, my counterpart, Julia, who will introduce herself. And we've been in business now for over 4 years. Don't know the exact time. Over 4 years for sure. Yeah. So yeah, we're just really excited to be here and to guide you through tonight. I'm just letting everybody in. So yeah, we're so called to do these ceremonies and to meet you and just to hold a healing space. We know how overwhelming life can feel, especially right now. We know a lot of you have been struggling with anxiety and depression and just feeling tired and scattered and just a lot going on. So we're so confident that Reiki can support you, and it has supported us so much in our lives. This is why we teach. Like, that we're so passionate about teaching because our lives literally changed from receiving healing and doing the training. So yeah, we'll dive a little bit deeper into just a little bit about what kind of brought us here and a little bit about our stories, and then we'll get into the healing. So maybe Jules wants to share a little bit, and then I'll share, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, sure. We will, just so you know what we're getting up to tonight, we're going to share, like Lex said, a little bit about us so you can understand who we are and why we're doing what we're doing tonight. And then we're going to do a little opening kind of intention setting. And then we're going to do an exercise to really laser focus what it is that you want to clear tonight and really go through a little intuitive exercise there. Then we'll lead you through a healing ceremony. We'll have time for reflection afterwards, and we'll talk about what empowered action you're taking to help facilitate that transformation in your life. So we're excited to lead you through all of that. And of course, at the end, if you have questions, we'll be here to answer them. So as Lex said, we are the leaders of the Luminaries community, and we're so passionate about helping people overcome the blocks that are keeping them stuck from living their most confident, abundant life. And this really comes from our journey ourselves. So Lex and I have a very similar story of how we came to find Reiki, but really for me, it was I was feeling really depressed. I was feeling like I had a lot of low self-esteem. I had done a lot of therapy. I was coming out of a really unhealthy romantic relationship and feeling like no matter how much personal development I did, no matter how much therapy I did, I was feeling really stuck and really unhappy. I hated my job. I hated every day pretty much of my life. And I was a very driven person and had a lot going on for myself, but I felt very low and every day was just a struggle. And I was looking for a way out, but I couldn't figure out what that was because I'd already been doing so much. And it was like there was this missing thing in my life. And so when I found Reiki, I found Lex recommended trying a session, and I did. And then from there went into learning how to do this for myself. And really the gifts that I received from it were so beyond what I ever imagined. I honestly didn't even believe in it really at first. I was like, what is this crap? Because it wasn't conventional at the time. It was something so bizarre and so out there in comparison to what we're used to. And so after trying it, I really was awakened to this sense of peace within myself. Like I'd always struggled with mental health, and I found this sense of inner peace and power, and really the answers started to just unfold in my life. I gained the courage to leave really toxic situations that I otherwise didn't have the courage to do. I left my corporate job, which I hated, and I started my own business with very little or next to no business skills whatsoever, but something inside me was just ignited. Like I had so much passion for life again. I had so much love for myself that I wasn't willing to let any person treat me in a way that I didn't deserve to be treated, or, whether that be a job or a romantic partnership. It was like something just woke up inside of me and said, this is the life you're supposed to lead, and here's how you're going to do it. And this energy just helped propel me forward ever since. And I truly feel like I've manifested everything in my life, from a house to a romantic relationship, a person I'm getting married to, a person, my partner. I'm so blessed to have the friendships and relationships that I have had. I healed my entire relationship with my mom and my family, where there was so much pain and resentment. Like it was as if every area of my life just really transformed from this beautiful, pure energy that I never expected to happen. And it's a tool that I learned to heal my own struggles, where I felt so empowered by that. So yeah, I think it's important to share a bit of our story, because I know there's many of you out there who are struggling and feeling like you don't know where to turn to. And this is such a beautiful gift to yourselves to really awaken what's already within you that just sometimes goes very dormant for a long time. So I hope hearing that was hopefully, resonated with you in some way. Over to you, Lex.
Absolutely. Well, it resonates with me, and I thank you for sharing that. And I'm always, even though I've heard your story many times, there's always something kind of new and inspiring to hear from you. And yeah, I'm always inspired by your strength and what you've been through in life. And yeah, just really honored to do this work by your side. So yeah. And yeah, so I'll keep it brief, because I know you want to get into the healing, of course, but yeah, similar to Julia, in that we both had a spark. Like we both knew there was something more for us to do in this life, but we were so limited and so blocked by our stories, our traumas, our just like heavy energy. Personally, I was always just really sad. I was so sad. I was like a shell of a human. for so long. So my Reiki journey started around age 27, and had a huge breakthrough, huge heart opening, with a healer who I then did the training with Julia, the Reiki master training. But yeah, like self-esteem was so low. I just hated everything about my life, and it was a shitty feeling all the time. Like, just, I was in business school, I absolutely hated it. Every single day was an energy suck. I just would dream about a different life, but didn't think it was possible. And I was so deeply disconnected from who I am. And I would have never imagined that I could do what I'm doing now. Like, that just wasn't, it didn't feel possible. And then, yeah, just going through the training, it made me feel like a deep sense of self-love. It gave me hope. It gave me a sense of just like peace and self-worth in the world. Like, I matter. And oh, I can actually heal myself, and I can heal other people and help other people. Like, I've always known I'm supposed to help other people, but I don't know how. It gave me that access. So I just complete breakthrough. Like, we were reading, we were telling our masters last night, we were reading like journal entries the other day from like 2016 and before that. And I just couldn't believe how dark things really were for me, and how it's really changed. So yeah, I would have never imagined I'd be like public speaking or teaching classes. And thanks to Julia, she definitely helped me with that, but brought so much confidence. I had zero confidence before, getting attuned to this energy and doing the healing work. So honestly, if we can do it, you can do it. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. You can heal any area of your life. You can change your finances. You can change your relationships. You can change absolutely anything. And coming from someone who was like, yeah, just very, very low self-worth, trust me, you can heal yourself. So that's a little bit about us. And we hope that's helpful. Let us know in the comments if any of that resonated with you, or if you feel that. And we're always open to chatting more, DMs, emails, whatever you want. And yeah, now it's about you. Let's turn it over.
Yeah, beautiful. I love what you shared, that you can heal yourself. And you absolutely can. It's just with the right tools, like understanding how to do that, right? Like, we're all born to do that. It's just understanding how do you actually do that within yourself. So we're going to share some things tonight that will awaken that within yourself. So we're going to start with a little brief kind of intention setting, if you will, just to ground your energy. And then we're going to go into a series of questions. So maybe just, if you're not already in a comfortable position to do a brief little meditation, just arrive there. So make any kind of adjustments you need to get to that place. And then we'll just lead you through that. And then if you can also grab like a pencil or pen or something you can write with, that would be great. And we'll invite you to get that now or in a moment, and then we can lead you through the second part as well. So once you're all settled and you got everything you need, we will invite you to close your eyes so we can lead you through a little intention and grounding.
Okay, so sitting with your eyes closed. And just settling in. Just noticing your breath, the rise and fall of your breath. And feel your inhale breath open and expand your heart, your chest, and your exhale breath allow it to soften and ground you. Inhale, open to receive. And exhale, release, soften, and ground. And just gently release any stress or worry, anything you've collected energetically today, anxious energy or thoughts. Just gently release. And just imagine that your whole body is filled with this beautiful white light, nice and clear, balanced, open to receive. And just take a few more rounds of grounding breath. Just releasing anything you don't need today. So you can be fully present to your healing experience tonight. And then just feel and receive all the light from everybody in this virtual room. Let us all connect as if we were in person together. Everybody brings a beautiful energy. Everybody brings something unique and special. So thank you so much for being here. We are so grateful and we are so honored. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes.
Okay, so as we move on to this next section here, we're just going to take a moment to reflect so it can support us with really finding out what it is that you most wish to clear. So if it feels better for you, you might wish to just close your eyes again to best tune into your energy and just allow your intuition to flow with you. So you can choose to do that, or you can keep your eyes open and have a soft gaze in the room somewhere, whatever feels right for you. Now that you've opened that portal to your intuition, your highest self, this is when we can really connect to that truth and the messages that you're meant to receive. So just allow yourself to tune into your heart center and just imagine opening that space and softening it even more. And we're going to start with a moment of reflection and appreciation. This is the final full moon of this entire year, and what a beautiful time it is. And so we will invite you to just take a moment to reflect back on this whole year, all of 2022, and just consider what you're most proud of. What are you most proud of from this past year? And just trust the first things that come to mind. Notice how your body feels as you tune into all that you're proud of. And how have you seen yourself grow in this past year? Just notice all the ways that you have witnessed your own growth. And now, as you think about stepping into this new year, this new beginning, if you were to step into this next year as your most confident, most fully expressed self, what's one thing that you would most love to clear? What's one thing that you feel might be holding you back a little bit that you'd love to fully let go? And just take a moment here to thank your intuition, your truth for showing you what you needed to see and hear. And when you're ready, you can just softly open your eyes and just write down anything that feels important to note from those questions. We'll give you a moment to do that, and then we're going to take you into the next part. So now we're going to lead you in a series of intuitive questions, prompts to support you to get even more clear on that very specific thing that you would like to release. And we're going to use the ceremony to support you to release this very specific block. So we will take you into those questions and just keep your journals close. And then we will begin leading you through. All right, so when you're ready, you can just go ahead and close your eyes again, and we will begin asking you some reflection questions. So ask yourself, get really honest. What is something specific that's blocking me from my full potential that I want to let go of?
maybe something you're ready to let die, that you're afraid to let die, something that's blocking me from my full potential that I want to let go of. And so once you've identified that, really tune into what that is. And when you tune into it, ask yourself, where do I feel this in my body? That block. Where do I notice it? And just go with the first thing that pops in, the first thing that you notice. Don't overthink it. Where do I feel this in my body?
And as you continue tuning in, just notice what other characteristics come up about this block. So, what emotions surface as you tune into it? Does it have a shape or a color? Or something else that I notice about it? Anything you hear as you tune into it? And finally, how would you prefer this situation to be instead? If this block was no longer present, what would you have instead? And how does that feel in your body? Notice if anything has changed about that block, just even from tuning into that last question. And once again, just taking a moment to thank your intuition, your truth for showing you what you needed to see and hear today. And we're now going to move into a healing ceremony to support you to clear this block. So we will invite you to take your time and open your eyes when you feel ready, and just write down anything you feel called to write about what we just asked. So when you're ready, we'll invite you to lay down and find a comfortable position so that we can lead you into this healing ceremony. And the Reiki and the way that this energy works is that it's going to flow through you uniquely to really support healing this block in the way that you most need. Reiki has a divine intelligence, so it knows exactly what each individual person needs for their highest healing. There's nothing you need to do other than just being open to receive, and we will lead you through start to finish. If you would like to turn off your video, you're welcome to do that. We don't need to see you for the experience, so whatever makes you the most comfortable. But if you'd like to lay down, that's generally the most comfortable, and you can turn your lights off and do whatever you need to get super cozy. And we'll begin leading you in just a moment once you're all ready. Okay, so lying down, just practice full surrender to this healing experience. Trust you are taken care of. There's nothing you have to do. You don't have to direct the energy. You don't have to control it. Just let go as if you're falling asleep. You're in good hands. You can trust this process. Just let yourself fully relax. Let go of any expectations of how it's supposed to go and just let the energy flow. This is a powerful healing experience for healing a specific issue. So it will work for you for your highest good. So just relax and fully surrender. Take some nice deep breaths and surrender some more. Imagine in your mind's eye that it's a beautiful, warm, and sunny day, and you find yourself walking down a path in a beautiful healing forest. With every breath that you take, you breathe in the life energy of the forest. And with each step you take, you feel the energy of the earth flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along, you notice another path going off to the right. You feel compelled to follow the path. As you follow this path, you come to a clearing in the forest, and in the middle of the clearing is a small hill covered with grass. As you climb up the hill, feel the grass rubbing against your legs. When you get to the top of the hill, lie down in the soft, tall grass. Feel the grass and the earth beneath your body and gaze up into the sky.
Gaze up into the sky and see the beautiful white clouds. As you're gazing up at the clouds, a beautiful beam of light begins to shine down.
This light is no ordinary light. It's a light from the highest heavens. The light shines all around you and flows into you, filling you with warmth and feelings of safety and unconditional love.
This light focuses directly on the block or the issue you're ready to let go of. This light focuses on the shape, the texture, the energy, the feeling. Focus on that area and be willing to let it go.
Now gaze directly into the light, and as you do, the light begins to guide you.
Follow the light. Follow the light. So wherever you are, just bringing some gentle awareness back to your physical body. Just some awareness to your breath. Perhaps bringing some gentle movement to your fingers and toes. And just observe how you feel in your body. Notice that area where you noticed your blockage, where you saw the color, the shape, or the feeling, and just observe if it's changed. What does it look like now? What does it feel like now? And practice non-judgment, non-attachment. Just let it be what it is. And gently make your way back to seated when you are ready.
Just as you're coming back and bringing your awareness back into your beautiful space, we'd love to hear from you in the chat. How are you feeling? What do you notice about that block now? What shifted for you? Beautiful. Feeling inspired, lighter. Yeah. Aware, light and free, lighter, sense of freedom. Wow, that was powerful. Literally felt energy swirling in my chest and throat chakra. Wow, amazing. Lighter and clarity. Beautiful. Thank you. Keep the shares coming. We would love to hear. Calmer and more awakened. Beautiful. And just even ask yourselves now, those of you who've already shared and typed in the chat, what specific empowered action are you willing to commit to continue supporting this transformation? Because as we know, a lot can happen in an energy healing. You can truly experience a transformation around a block, but we have to continue that energy momentum. So we have to be willing to take action to support this continuing. So what could be small, what small empowered action am I willing to take to continue supporting this block to transform? And we'd love to hear that in the chat too, if you have an idea of what you're willing to do. This is exactly what I needed. I feel calm and relaxed and lighter. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, everyone. Peaceful, light, full of strength. Wow, look at all these feelings at the top of the vibrational chart. No surprise Reiki does this to us.
Meditating daily, even if it's for 5 minutes. Yep, that'll do it.
Leaving a toxic relationship and focusing on my self-confidence. Yes, you can. Go, Emily, go.
Yes, yes. Wow. Meditating daily, lots of calls to the meditation. And those of you who are attuned to Reiki can do your self Reiki.
Yeah, I love
Really,
this.
yeah, a daily commitment, right? And it's commitment is sometimes a word that can put people off, right? But it's a daily practice. It's a daily practice of showing up and that's what really changes your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Please keep the shares coming. We will definitely close soon. We'll just probably have like a few more minutes. And if you have any questions for us, we'll stay on to answer them. So yes, you can keep this recording, continue to practice, totally. Absolutely. So we're just going to go ahead and share our screen really quickly here, but please keep the shares coming. It's so inspiring to hear. Okay, here we go. And you can think about too, how might you hold yourself accountable to that action step? So a lot of us say meditation, different steps that we're willing to take. What is going to support you to actually put that into practice and keep it going? Because it is important to really solidify the commitment to ourselves. So here we go. Sorry, we're just having a little momentary lapse in sharing the screen. So we've already done some reflection. We have the shares that are continuing to come. So please keep that up and Lex can read them out because I can't see them for whatever reason when I share this. But we wanted to share with you as well, because we know we had a few people asking us, well, how do I do this in my own life, or how do I keep this up? And if that's something you are really interested in, then we would highly encourage you to, of course, follow your intuition and learn how to do this for yourself. So what that looks like is becoming a Reiki master. So that is a process that you do first and foremost for yourself and your own transformation journey, and learning the tools to clear your own energy blocks and the things that are standing in the way from you living your most purposeful life, you feeling that unconditional joy and love, and having the courage to go after everything you want. And we have our next mastery coming up in January. It is a 6-week, well, actually it's a 7-week program. This is a really unique program that we've created that doesn't exist anywhere in the world. And this was exactly what for us was that exact gateway of transformation. And I can assure you, every single one of our students that have been through this have said the same thing. And we're always like, I wish the whole world could just be certified in Reiki, because it's like almost there's no words for what it does for you in your life, regardless of whether you're interested in being a quote unquote healer. It's a tool that is so empowering beyond measure for your life. And now more than ever, with everything that's going on in the world and how easy it is to feel deeply affected by, all the suffering and things that are going on, this tool is here to support you to come back to that place of peace and empowerment. So yeah, Lex, I don't know if there's anything you want to share specifically, but we can share too that we had the pleasure of leading Lily Reinhart through this experience. And she's someone that is such an advocate for mental health and came to Reiki despite all of her therapy and different things that she does to support herself. She came to Reiki because she was really looking to understand how to heal herself and to heal from a relationship that was very unhealthy. And the results that she achieved, which had nothing to do with wanting to be a healer, was, she said, I was looking to feel fulfilled on my own without trying to fill a void or looking for other people to come in and make me feel better. And Reiki itself is this idea that you can give yourself everything that you're looking for. And the mastery has really been accepting that I am whole, I am fulfilled on my own. I'm really able to feel that and walk with that in my daily life. And it's put a beautiful bow on my journey of self-love and self-fulfillment. And so I don't think there is a greater gift than self-love and self-fulfillment. Truly, it's something that when you can find that within yourself and you feel whole, anything becomes possible in your life because you aren't chasing filling a void. So that's very, very empowering. Master Lex, anything you want to add about this experience, our mastery journeys?
Of course. Well, obviously, I mean, there's so many great stories from our students, and you can read them here. You can read them on our website. We love hearing the stories about how people have transformed their depression without, we're not doctors, but people that are looking for an alternative way to heal. And so to hear that somebody no longer feels depressed because they found self-love, which sounds kind of like fluffy when thanks, Christina. Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Yeah, self-love, it's like self-love. But when you actually feel self-love, when you actually have love and respect for yourself, it's absolutely amazing how you operate in the world. And I know because I didn't feel any type of self-love. In fact, it was more like self-hate until activated with this energy and actually felt a lot of love. It activates that within you. It's like everything you already have, all your gifts that you already have within you get activated. It's your authentic self, all the like your inner truth, your passion, your path, your true authentic path, without all the heaviness and the BS, right? Instead of reaching externally for things to validate you, you find it within yourself. So yeah, this course is a life changer. This experience brought me home to myself. It's exactly, that's exactly how I felt too. So
I think it's just, oh, sorry, go ahead, Lex.
Go on.
No, I was just going to say, if you think about, like, this was easier to put it in our minds. Like, when you think about living your biggest life, what are the things you need to do that? It's courage, it's clarity on, and, it's overcoming your limiting beliefs, overcoming your past, whether you have traumas or really, upsetting things that have happened to you in your life and you created stories around it. There's a lot of things that are required for us to actually go after, like, that job that you want, leaving your corporate career, ending a toxic relationship. And we tried to find those answers with conventional therapy and stuff. And 20 years later, it was like banging our heads on a wall, being like, why isn't this working? Because there's something missing about that. And more, this is what research is showing. Like, we actually require energy work to clear the shit that is holding us back. And we were like, okay, after 20 years of therapy, we did a course that was like, it took us a couple months, but it was the thing that changed our lives. And so we were like, why wouldn't we want to share this with the whole world because of how amazing it is? And that's really authentically where we are now. So yeah, if you are someone that is really inspired by learning how to do these tools on yourself to clear your own energy, you're tired of feeling stuck in like self-sabotage and doubt, and like you see your life and it's right there and you want to go after everything, but you're like, something is just not working and I'm not feeling the courage to do that, then something like this is definitely for you. And we just invite you to get curious about, what you really want to go after and what's holding you back. So if any of that resonated with you, then we would love to welcome you into our mastery. And of course, you can learn lots more about it on our page, on our website. There's ample information. Our next class will be starting January 25th. And it is a 7-week program. There's a full online portal as well as live classes every Wednesday that are 2.5 hours. And yeah, that's just what we want to share with you. Our gift to you. So if any questions are coming up, we'd love to hear them, and we're going to let you go pretty short. But if there is anything coming up that we can help answer them, please let us know. And then we will say our loving goodbyes. You can type it in the chat, or you can also unmute yourself if you have a question. I don't see any questions, queries coming up. And just a reminder that until tomorrow, we do have a special gift towards your tuition. So it's $300 off your tuition if you use the code Lily. And so you can do that just on your own checkout. That is until December 9th, tomorrow. So if this is something you're wanting to do, this would be the opportunity to take it in your own hands. I can't see the questions. Are there any, Lex?
Oh yeah. No, just lots of thank yous and love, and yeah, just everybody saying their gratitudes.
Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a beautiful sleep, rest well after all the healing you received, and we will hope to see you again soon. Thank you, Emily. Go end that relationship. You can do this.
Or your
end it.
End it.
End it now. Free yourself.
I've texted Julia that when she was like trying to break up with someone and it was really hard, and I was texting her aggressively like, end it.
It's true. It helped. It did. Thank you, Amanda.
You need an accountability partner sometimes. It's really hard to break up.
Amanda, we can't wait to see you in January. We're so excited. Sending you all the love.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you coming.
Thank you, Emmeline.
Thanks, Emmeline.
See you all again very soon. Blessings to all and to all a good night.
Hit us up, DM. We love to chat. Voice note.
Thank you, Alfonso. Thank you, Sharon. So great to see you. Bye.
Bye.